motorway service station jets, looking up through the basal leaves of a thistle. Where are the roots of any moment's voice? Bikers rev under the railway bridge. Watercress holds the fluency of the stream in its green jumper. Step in, slip into me. Don't get me wrong. I am nowhere drawn into patterns. A mosaic of morphemes at your fingertips. The written word at the back of the vibration without breath. The seal breathes in the estuary as the water moves around it, eddying, lid, breathing into the land, receiving the breath of the river. There, I have made it, and the flame or feather before the lips of nowhere has not stirred.
Synthetic voices singing.
But I must have said this before, since I say it now.
Non-word synthetic speech.
But I must have said this before, since I say it now.
The expressive capabilities of the text-to-speech synthesizer.
Those voice sounds can also carry a huge amount of meaning. Speaking without words.
Interaction as a pathway into communication.
This is an example of voice cloning.
This is an example of voice cloning.
Comparing an original voice with the synthetic version.
Comparing an original voice with the synthetic version.
Here, we don't really want a synthesized voice. What we want is a sound that gives words that will really go beyond the capabilities of the human voice, that can do things that we've never heard before.
Change the voice, and then jump to another place on the table, in theory.
Those names are hard to ID. What you're talking about is a variable.
Yeah.
That you can.
It generally only comes up with no match at the moment. If you cough loudly or go or breathe really loudly into the mic, and it then can't detect anything that looks like speech.
So I assume there's bugs in here, and we'll find them as we go. That's, I think, our main task for the following few days, is to just exercise this with whatever words we've got and whatever table entries. But we should become, the people in this room here should become comfortable with making changes to the table. So the first one that a user will write is this right here. This is the starting step.
Well, so I guess the best thing to do, the user should copy an entire state, cut and paste, and then modify it rather than try and type it out.
Yes.
So basically, it's already, if you put state 0, 1, +1, or -3, it will use the type step.
If my user says this, then change the emotion in this way and jump to this.
Every time it reads the whole state.
Okay, this is the transition that we don't have implemented.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily a small, lonely.
Isn't it the for light up?
It may be lighting up the signs behind.
Oh dear, yeah. Yeah, do you see a price sign anywhere? The bare bulb in here, it could be talking, and then we put different fixtures on it. It wouldn't go very well with wording, though, would it? Let's find a way to mount that, right? So let's keep that on the list.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know is if we had somebody here that was an artist that could say that's so kitsch that it's perfect, or could say, well, no, that doesn't work.
No, because that is quite sort of 60. It's also
and we could hide the red lines inside that, or we could do all right.
You go that way. You'll see that way round. Chris, that was good. With the wine, you can make that Okay, stand by then, please. Everybody happy? Roll camera. Thank you, and action.
Do you go on the line of tapes then? I like to go on and all tape measures is the last. Pardon.
Say when that. And Alan Kelly.
You don't sound surprised, and I've got the same voice as you. Have you always had no voice then? I lost it on the back of the sofa.
I mean, to be fair, this is more fun than just sitting outside in the sun, isn't it? Don't answer that.
It's been a great experience because we've brought together such a good group of people. I mean, we've been lucky, I guess. I mean, we've got most, I think, of the kind of prominent people working in this field in the UK, but also broader than that.
My name is Jill Lane. I'm a speech and language therapist for Plymouth CIC, from Plymouth NHS.
I'm Jim Gilbert from the University of Hull, Department of Engineering.
My name is Lucy Lawson. I'm an independent speech and language therapist based in York.
My name is Roger Moore. I'm Professor of Spoken Language Processing at Sheffield University.
My name's David Mason. I'm a director at Toby Churchill Limited.
We're bringing together people from really quite a wide range of different backgrounds. So there are the technologists, the people who actually build synthesizers, but there are also users, people who use synthetic speech as their primary form of communication. And then people who are interested in, well, what can we do with this technology in kind of artistic ways.
Speak to me, don't hang up. I have many algorithms to share with you. Look how your options glitter today, like rain on the washing line, petrol in the gutter.
What's interesting about CreST is the sheer range of disciplines involved, not just sciences, but social sciences, psychology alongside with acting and sound design is endless really. The number of disciplines is truly beyond putting in a box anywhere.
Well done. I'm busy now.
No, I didn't recognize the no.
It came back as yes, didn't it? Yeah, because there's not a word about it.
And this is healthy brass, that same here, this is a smaller. Is it wobbling? What do you think?
Most people know nothing about the issues involved with being an AAC user. I hope this project will help raise interest and awareness.
The system we've got at the moment has sensors all around the front of the mouth, so it's on a big metal frame attached to a pair of glasses, which obviously is quite obtrusive. So what we're trying to do at the moment is shrink it down, make it smaller, less obtrusive, and ideally, something that is just like a Bluetooth earpiece. We've done some consultation with potential users, and the appearance is one of the big things, probably more important than the quality of the speech.
Everyone can say that, but maybe it's a bit more important for me because it isn't my own. I feel that I've made.
We have a film that we've produced that explores that very relationship that we were talking about. What is your voice to you?
I thought it was just a dream. I decided to give it a go because I knew I'd regret it if I didn't. Our group has made an artifact to demonstrate what a voice means to its owner. Both people who use AAC in our short film and visitors to our roadshow stand are able to say what their voice really means to them. I don't think that people who have a natural voice realise what it would be like to lose their voice. Our stand invites visitors to write down what their voice means to them. I hope this makes people think.
Now the trick is, of course, you've just been controlling the pitch. Yes, I have. If you want to change vowels as well, you've got to do that at the same time. So if you want to try and change your vowel as well.
I speak the mirror into drawing down and passed through it. It was dusk and unusually cold for there. We were cutting wood, he with his rusty saw, me with my toy saw. I can't explain. I remember the smell of the wood and the stillness, the grating sound of the saw, her breath coming out in clouds, and his red tracksuit top glowing a little in the dull light. We were never closer. I felt so happy to be working beside him.
Super heavyweight champions in your body.
That's this one, isn't it? Yeah, you've got just neutral.
Hold the pain in the dial on my left side.
Yeah, no, for Marvin, you just go straight to the spare. You just tap it there.
There's a cold
How long is the show for?
It's up to do, and then it's either just kind of
So the whiskey stuff is just we might learn to write down those sides.
They feel quite different when they...
Yeah, if you move your head down, if you crouch down.
And with it being such a physical, I mean, when good sound,
and then if you move right to the back,
it's very strong, it's
very, very fast.
It's first it's got integrity,
and then if you move
much further forward, it's a whole thing. And most of the time we aren't talking about the signals that are having these whole thing. I just wondered whether
there you can choose
me. And for those of you who don't know me, know of me, I used to be a professional singer, an opera singer.
You do sound upset, yes. I hate mayonnaise too. You really want to get the plug? What kind of prizes? Oh, I see. No.
Could you please fill in a speech bubble saying what your voice means to you? Thank you.
We've got it. I'll have to shoot that.
So today is the first of 3 stagings of the roadshow. We'll be in Sheffield tomorrow and Hull on Wednesday. But the emphasis today has been particularly on one use of the technology, that in communication devices, usually known as alternative and augmentative communications, or AAC. So Articulate is showing some of the outcomes of this CreST network. CreST stands for Creative Speech Network.
In 1996, 4 years after London, when I was 33, I made my first public dance performance. Afterwards, I felt like crying.
Well, what are the chances of that? 3 people with the same voice. Anyway, do you go on dates often? Not really. I get pancake attacks. You what? Sorry, I meant panache attacks. Stupid predictive text. I meant panic attacks.
My voice is the way I managed to stand out from the crowd. Hello, I am Lee Ridley. Can I make it say my name properly? Ridley. Ridley. Hello, I am Lee Ridley, also known as Lost Voice Guy, and I am a stand-up comedian.
Lee Ridley is someone who is a very big part of this network, and it's with huge pleasure that on your behalf I invite you to put your hands together to invite Mr. Lee Ridley onto the stage. Thank you, Lee.
In case you were still in any doubt, I really am disabled. It's definitely not just really good acting. And I'm not just in it for the parking space. I lost my voice when I was very young and I haven't found it since. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I've looked everywhere for it. Down the back of the chair, in the washing machine, everywhere. On the bright side, I did find the television remote control, £3 in change and a used rubber Johnny. That's now safely back in my wallet. As a society, we shouldn't be labelling people as disabled anyway. It's offensive and a huge waste of stickers. Does it really matter how many disabled people are stuck on benefits? It's just going to make the next Paralympics easier to win. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been the Lost Voice Guy. If you find my voice, please contact me on my website or on my Facebook page. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Goodbye.
One of the fundamental things about CreST is that you are always forced back into dealing with experience, not understanding. And I think understanding has to come after experience, not before it.